What up, tubers? Bunny's here, and Wormy is off who knows where visiting his family for the holidays, so you won't be seeing him in this video. But in this video, we're back in 3D Rad, so without further ado, let's get into it. So I am in this toy airplane simulator, so you see my bedroom here. This is not actually my bedroom, but it's supposed to be a bedroom. I got the bed with what looks like a rather flat pillow. I might need to fix that later on. I have a ceiling fan up here. It's actually spinning. I have a little window over there, which if I move, it's mostly just a picture. The thing isn't really three-dimensional. But it still gives you a decent view of what's outside. This is technically what is outside the bedroom, and I actually got the sunlight set so that the light is coming into the room just right. I'm up here on a dresser, and here on this dresser is a globe. I'll show you a little bit more of that in a second. And if I... there it is, my TV set. Now, if I actually just go ahead and take off, you don't actually require too much speed to take off. You just need a little bit of speed. As long as you're somewhere right here in the green, you're good. Okay, kill the engines and... okay. So, here's my dresser. And you can see there's a TV set, 4 drawers. And watch what happens when I hit the globe. See, it started spinning. Now, if I actually go ahead and turn right around, I'm about to hit that wall. That's a wall. And I just stalled. So, you see, the globe is spinning. And it can actually spin in any direction. This stand actually allows for those kinds of movements. I don't think I can actually hit the globe from the bottom. No. Also, the TV isn't really functional. It's just a lot of this stuff here in the room is just for looks. That's all. So the bed, I mean, you've got some functionality like that ball there. Now, actually, I did work on this simulator in previous 3D Rad videos. Let me show you a quick clip from that last video I did.
Look at me! I find a fish!
This is just plain cool. Now childhood memories are being relived. I think my engines are off. Yeah, my engines are off. I'm not getting any speed. And now do that, and you have arrived at your destination, folks. And there you have it. So what's new since that time, I've added a bedroom door, I've added the dresser. Now get this, the knobs actually work. So okay, we're in the red line. So red line, it's red knobs. And see, these red knobs have collision detection. Uh-oh, that's a wall! Oh, and if you don't have enough speed, if you're like somewhere down here in the lower third of the green, you're going to run out of speed. You're going to stall out. Also new is this altimeter right here that reads your altitude not in feet, but in inches. And using that altimeter, I've actually determined the height of this bedroom, and it is 8 feet high. Last you saw this airport, the terminal wasn't decorated. There weren't these red and white pylons there. Now let's go up toward the ceiling fans, or 80 inches. No kid can be able to reach this high. And we just went right through the blades. I might do something. Okay, so, okay. We just hit the ceiling at 98.1 inches. This is the height of the bedroom. So, let me show you something. Observe the speedometer. See how it just went down into the green? There we go. Now we're just descending almost vertically, really. This is a problem. If the speedometer gets around here, if the needle gets here, you're at stall speeds. You know what? Actually, I can go ahead You're not actually seeing what I'm doing right now, but I'm just adding a small text print. And this text print is going to just say stall. And I'll make it red so that you know that you're in the doo-doo if you get down there. Okay, so now I just added that little gauge that says stall. So see once I pass. Okay, so let's see. Yeah, so there we go. That indicates that you have to get above that speed to ensure that you're at safe speeds. Actually, I might work on that gauge a little bit later. Right now, let's just hit this ball. 3, 2, 1, curve. See, we're pushing the ball. Hey, we're going 50. Uh-oh, we gotta pull up. Up and away. Oh, watch the camera. Oh no, that's a wall. What was it that I just did? I pressed C, which changed the camera. So now you're not looking at the airplane from right behind it in a third person mode like in any normal simulator. You're looking at it. It's supposed to be like a kid's view camera. This is what it's supposed to be. Now, I'm not going to use this camera too much in this video. That might even be the last time you see it in this video. Let's just go between those pylons right there. There we go, right through the pylons. Now can we get back to the runway? And there we go. We'll just park into one of these 3 gates that I've created. Let's get back to the editor. So when you're in the editor, this is what you see. You see all these weird colored boxes. You see the wall, you don't really want to look at that. So I do have some thoughts for what I want to do in today's video. I think one thing I'm going to try to add the ability, I want to try adding wind. So like if the airplane gets too close to the ceiling fan, a wind enacts. So let me see, where can I find the event on location? Here it is. Like I said, you probably can't see it just because what it is that the game bar, the Xbox game bar, that's what I use to record these videos. It will only show this main 3D rad window you see here. It's not going to show this little editing window that you see here. Let's see. I'll toggle execute opposite action on exiting. Actually, I need to change the volume geometry, so sphere. And then we just scale this bad boy. Let's just see how big she gets. That should do. What is that scale? 20.6. I'll go with 21. I'll do the same thing there. Okay, so 21 on either side. So get too close to the blades and you start going down. I think I'll make the scale here 30 and alright, so well, I'll probably just make it a fair 21. Alright, just like that. Now, if you get too close to the ceiling fan, then hypothetically a wind will start up. So I'll name this wind fan. Working at start. No, sir. Okay, angled it down to, let's see, I'll link the wind and the plane to the event on location. For the plane, I'm going to check for entering and start on condition. Let's just make sure. Okay, the wind is not working on start. Okay, can I still fly like normal now? Yes, yes I can. Well, actually, I'm going to allow the game to display the location's volume. That way I can just make sure how we're going about with this thing. Okay, I see the target. Let's go ahead and get up there. So the wind should start when I get in the sphere and stop when I leave the sphere. Let's see what happens. Wow! Oh my golly, now that's a strong wind. Almost too strong, actually. So I'm going to half it. And let's just try that again. Okay, we got the sphere back in sight. So its original speed was 10 meters a second. I reduced it to 5 meters a second. Let's just see how that works. Oh! Whoa! That's actually better. Now I can recover from this. Ooh, I wonder what happens if I go to the very top and then let the wind drag me down. Okay, I'm just about at the ceiling, so go ahead, drag me down, boys! Whoa! And I can still recover it! Huh! Alright, let's go ahead and kill the speed on this thing. And we'll go ahead and just make our way back to the airport. Watch me make a buttery landing on this thing. Oof. Nice and well, I don't know about butter because this thing likes to shake. Okay, let's go ahead and hide that volume. And then I think it should still work. I'll just do a quick test to make sure it still works. See, 3D Red is kind of weird because sometimes things work, other times they don't. But the best thing we can do is just kind of go ahead and fly over to this fan and just see if it does work. Alright, so we should be beneath the fan now. Oh. The way the speedometer just goes into the red. We're falling so fast. I wonder. Oh, let's go for a touch and go because the aim of some of these objects is to ensure that you can actually land on them. So there, you can land on the TV. You can bounce into the wall. So here's what I'm wondering. If I get close enough to have the wind affect me, and if I push my elevator down, like this. Whoa. Golly, does this thing seem to just recover? And we land safely back at the airport. Just like that. So on to the next thing that I want to do for this thing, for this game. Let's create some objects to go on the dresser. Behold, the kid's model clay. Looks like a boulder to me though. Let's create a remote control. For the TV, of course. So how does she look? A little tall. I think it should do. Let's go ahead and give collision detection of this remote for all of the objects in this room. Okay, I think I got this remote collision detection connected to all the things. I'm just relabeling this text print, so now it reads stall warning. So let's just give this thing a go. Does the remote have proper collision detection? And here comes the plane that will find that out. Let's just hit this thing, box it into the corner. Ow. Oh, the thing's heavy, isn't she? I don't have enough force. Oops. Alright, go on take two with this thing. I gave the object less friction, less mass, the point of this play, you know, you're a kid flying this thing. You're gonna strike your plane against objects. Oh, kind of like that. Oof. You're gonna strike against them. Ugh. What the? Do I still have thrust? Turn me off. Turn me off. I don't need thrust. So anyway, like I was saying, your kid's playing with this little toy. You're supposed to let your plane strike the object, and you just kind of push it around. And basically, you're supposed to be able to move this thing around. And I most certainly should not have to push myself into the red so that I can do this simple act. Here comes Buddy! Oh! Lousy. Third time's the charm, babe. This time we're gonna knock that remote control all over the room. Gosh dang it. Here I come, in for the kill, and just cut off. Oh, got it. Oof, oof. Oh, okay. Cut the engines. Okay. I think we did it this time, boys. Yes, we did. We did it almost too good this time. Now I don't think I can be able to move this thing. Camera's at a bad angle. Okay, we're all good now. So let's go ahead, engine full throttle. Here we go. Hasta la bye-bye. And there went my remote control. Alright, where did that pesky thing end up? Down there. Uh-oh. This ain't good. No. Careful. I could push this thing all around the room if I wanted to. Here we go, baby. Now we can move things. It's mobile. Look, it's almost like a car, too. You can just drive it all over at high speeds if you wanted. Oh. Hey, did you know that the down arrow, I use the arrow keys to push this thing, to move this thing around. This thing, the down, pushing down actually provides a lot of drag and basically allows you to just stop your plane. Let's crunch this thing into the wall, and then I'll go ahead and continue with this thing. Whee! Alright, well, here's the casing for the remote control. So I'm going to go ahead and scale it down. We don't need a massive remote control. We'll even reduce its width. Alright, just like that. And we'll go ahead and lower it to the ground like so. Okay, linking the remote case to the remote control. We don't need to display the actual body's geometry. Cam Chase TV, and this Cam Chase TV is just for creating render targets. See, it's inside this black sphere right here. Alright, so then that kind of sort of creates the remote. Not yet though. So if we go over to the remote control, you should be able to see that remote control. Okay, now that we're up at altitudes, we can definitely see that old remote control. Thing is actually kind of small, but the funny thing is, ow! Oh, way to give myself a concussion. But this thing is tiny. Is there a way for me to even define size? Okay, let's push it off the edge. But we can't knock it around like a baseball bat. You know what? I want to. Let's push this thing off the edge, and we can't now. And of course, what's a remote control without a remote button? You know, you gotta have something. The point of a remote control is so that you don't have to walk all the way to the other end of the room just so that you can turn the TV on or off or change channels or whatever, that kind of suck. You know what I'm saying? Now, I don't need to get too crazy with this remote control. I just need something, some sort of prop to just basically look like some remote control. Therefore, this remote is only going to have 3 buttons. Just like on that television set over there. A red power button, a yellow tuning button, and a yellow volume button. Well, they're not really buttons on the TV, they're knobs, but whatever. So, okay, you can see the remote. Let's go ahead and just bring the speed back down to the green. There's our remote control. Ain't she a beauty? Am I gonna clear this thing? No, I am not. Oh, mayday, 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 wait, no, no Kerbal. But we can avoid the remote control altogether. Yeah, we're going on for another approach, boys. We're gonna knock that remote well off. Oh, up that right now. Yeah, I'm gonna have to do something about that fact, huh? Let's take it onto the floor. Alright, where's that remote? There it is. How does it look? Well, I don't think I killed it, so that's a plus. But I might kill myself. Well, not really, because. Okay, and then the last thing that I'm thinking of. So you see those pylons right there at the end of the runway. So I can pass through those. And up we go. And yeah, just following a pretend obstacle course. There is no obstacle course, is there? Well, thinking I'll add a few more of these little pylons along the edge of along this room and just create sort of an obstacle course. Okay, I created another pylon right there. Question is, can the plane go over it or does it only go under it? Way under. Okay, we just set the bar really low once again. So now we're into the red, so we can go ahead and elevate ourselves a few inches. Alright, up we go. Can I clear the pylon? Yes, I can. Then we go ahead and make a hard left. And we go through an imaginary set of pylons there by the door. Let's see. Maybe another set of pylons over here by the dresser. And then you go down actually, and there will be maybe a set of pylons underneath the window. And maybe another set of pylons also underneath the window. You pull up, you make a left, go to another set of pylons, also on the wall. And you go back down and, oh no, somehow you're gonna make it to the finish line. I'm not sure the exact path just yet. Oh no, that's a wall! Okay, I just got done creating 5 gates. 5 gates that I am certain that I'm gonna be having in this little course. So here's the start gate right there at the end of the runway. I've got a set of gates. I've got a gate right here on the wall, another right there by the door. There's a single pylon over here up on the dresser, but the globe kind of acts as a 4th gate. And then the 5th and final gate thus far is right here on the window. Perhaps in the future I'll add some pylons on the bed because you're not sitting or sleeping or lying on the bed or whatever during the day, so you might as well use it as another little platform. So I'm thinking I might have some pylons for a chicane around the bed, but that'll be in a future time. Right now, let's just go ahead and make sure that these pylons, this little obstacle course here works. Otherwise, let's go ahead and call it for this episode of 3D Rad. So in the next video, I'm going to go back to Geo Flight Simulator, and I'm going to be doing the final event of the Jeff's Games, which is going to be basically a stunt off. How well can an aircraft perform stunts, and for how long can it do them? So that's the last event. And actually, this is also going to be the last video before Christmas, and this is actually going to go ahead and do it for. Okay, so yeah, we just tested the gates. They all work like they should. Let's go ahead and just call it quits for this video. So I'm Rabbit McFlopsy. We hope you guys enjoyed. Thanks for watching. See you all next week. Merry Christmas. India Alpha Bravo checking out. A nice buttery landing. Quite happy if I say so myself. Anyway, see you next time.